Hello again. We start another podcast for Diary of an Aspiring Medical Student with a hopefully happy note. I am going to talk about friendships. I have had friends since elementary and high school, and we're still friends. I'm proud of my friendships because I've nurtured them all through the years. I know that I promised you some heavy topics, actually, but I felt like the start of the week isn't a good place for that. If I have time next week, I'll probably work on it. But today, I just want to talk about um, what it's like to what it's like to nurture friendships through the years and through the miles. Thankfully, technology has allowed us to keep friendships over Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp, what have you. And it's been a blessing to just be surrounded by technology in order to um, keep your friends um, at basically the tap of an icon or the click of a button. Nothing will ever replace a good coffee or a good pasta or a good dessert um date with a friend, but because I've experienced that. I've gone for years, for days, weeks, months, years without seeing somebody, but nothing could replace having coffee with them. But nowadays, since it's so difficult to keep in touch with people, especially since we're all adults now, my friend circle are adults. I mean, I'm in my late 30s. I'm 38. And um I have one friend. Um she finds it difficult to sustain a voice call with us, and she prefers to chat so that she can gather her thoughts. I find that a little funny, but that's her. And I love her for all that she is, so I adjust to her personality. But there are some friends who really, really prefer to be right there in front of you, having fun, hanging out, just talking, tease me about your love life, their love life, what have you. And nothing could replace the presence of that person. But if there is no way to arrange for dates, online friendships are definitely still a great way to keep in touch. I mean, you probably know that, but I would say that touching base with the people who love you and you love is very important, not just for yourself, because it's very important to have a social circle in spite of the miles. It's important to have a support system, especially in those times when you're having struggles with your personal life. I personally have a good set of people who keep me in check whenever I'm going off on the deep end. I'm very, very grateful for that. But it also took my participation in how I would also nurture them. So, just my tips. Um, keep in touch always. A chat is always welcome, um except for those who specifically said that they don't want to talk to you on the weekday or something. I tell that to some of my friends. I have a friend who also posted on her Facebook that she didn't want people chatting her on the weekdays because she gets distracted, and we must respect those requests. But yes, keep in touch, ask them how they are, make sure that they're well, nurture them and they will nurture you unless they're narcissists. I mean, the internet is full of narcissists nowadays, and it's been a pain. People are always just looking out for themselves, and it's not fun when people are simply looking out for themselves. It's very self-centered. You shouldn't be around somebody who only keeps out for number one, themselves. If you want to be nurtured, nurture. And if you want to be nurtured, find someone who's nurturing. For friends, and even for the people that you keep close to your heart, which is your significant other. So I know that I haven't been the best example of that. If you knew my love life and my relationships with the opposite sex history. It's been or significant other. My history with significant others. If you knew my history about that, you'd know that there I've chosen some people who weren't good for my mental health. And while I was able to take it on the chin and grin and walk away pretty fine, I'm still in one piece. But I will say that those were very painful moments in my life. So if I were you, choose the right people. It really starts from there, and be the right person. So this is it for me. This is a diary of an aspiring medical student. I'll probably update you with studying when the dust in my life has settled. Take care and have a great week ahead.